gang, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts 3 theory. Today, we're talking about the new Union leaders, their current known whereabouts, and the big question: who killed our sweet baby girl Strelitzia?
Before we begin, this video is probably gonna contain quite a number of spoilers for the Kingdom Hearts mobile game, and probably for Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So, you know, if you haven't played up to a certain point in any of those, maybe just kind of click off of this video, go watch one of our other videos. But when you are caught up, come back to this one and take a big old peek. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Warren and I are going to be doing a blind play of Remind, and you're not going to want to miss our reactions as our theories are proven and disproven left and right.
With that said, let's dig into this. Alright, let's start by going over what we know. Like a classic whodunit, we gotta use the process of elimination. The suspects in question are the second generation foretellers: Ven, Laurium, Brain, Ephemer, and Skuld. Here's what they're doing in present day. First up, we've got Ventus. We know he's alive and well because he's our sweet baby child birthed by sleep. How did he manage to get from the age of fairy tales to the present? Who knows? Certainly not us. Maybe not even Nomura. We have a hunch, but we'll talk about that later. Then we have Laurium. You know him as Marluxia, but I'm calling him Marluxia because you can't make me say that, Nomura. You also know him as dead after Sora kills him. Twice. He was a member of both versions of Organization 13 and a damn good gardener. We also don't know what tomfoolery got him from the age of fairy tales to the current day, but it's probably the same bullshit Ventus went through. Up next is Brain. You know him, you love him. Actually, you know nothing about him. We've got a lot of hunches about this guy too, including whether or not he's in the present day. But for now, we're slapping a big ol' MIA on him. Skuld is also completely MIA. We think she's Subject X, and subsequently the nameless star in the final world. Notes found in Kingdom Hearts 3's secret reports point to this.
Subject was found in the central square shortly after dawn. Female, approximately 15 years old. Subject exhibits signs of profound amnesia.
4 friends and a key. That is the sum total of my memory. I could not even recall my name. I was simply called X there. My only solace was the time I spent talking with the 2 boys who would visit from time to time.
Subject's memories have not returned. What fragments can be gleaned evoke a bygone world, like one out of fairy tales.
Ephemer is, dead. Probably. Sora gets to see dead people when Ephemer's spirit and the spirit of hundreds of dead Key Kids help Sora defeat the demon Cyclone in the Keyblade graveyard.
But is he truly gone?
Survey says, "Over my dead body, Nomura! You give me my son back right now!"
Let's take a look at the Dark Inferno Heartless. Dark Inferno is a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 3. He's fought in a battle station just before the Skein of Severance. Pretty wild, considering that's where Sora fought the demon Cyclone with Ephemer's help.
Bravo!
You say?
Big Bad Heartless appear everywhere. That's not evidence enough.
Okay, well, let's look at the physical appearance of Dark Inferno. Around his neck, there's what looks to be a red-orange scarf. Did you know Ephemer also wears a scarf? Also, Dark Inferno's tail looks suspiciously like Ephemer's Starlight Keyblade. On top of that, a vast majority of secret bosses, and by that I mean all of them except Kurt Ziza, Julius, and Phantom, were revealed to be integral to the plot in some way. You've got the hooded figure in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix who was revealed to be Xemnas. You've got Lingering Will as the secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, who we know to be Terra's armor. And in Birth by Sleep Final Mix, you've got a secret boss that's revealed to be young Xehanort. By that pattern, it makes sense that Dark Inferno is related to a major character in some way.
Finally, we have Strelitzia. Unfortunately, our sweet baby girl got by one of the 5 we just talked about. It remains to be seen if she's permadead, or if her heart is hiding out somewhere, or if she's been turned into a nobody or a heartless, or if she's just stuck in the checkout line at IKEA. But that does leave us with the big question of the day. Who killed Strelitzia?
The way the mobile game sets things up is to make us believe that Laurium, Marluxia's somebody, was her killer. After all, Marluxia is the graceful assassin, and it wouldn't be beyond him to murder someone in the way of what he wants.
But, in a classic Nomura gotcha, it was revealed that Strelitzia was actually, dun dun dun, Laurium's little sister. Marluxia may have been a cold-blooded killer, but we don't think even he could stoop as low as killing his own sister. And he's even been shown to be very concerned about her disappearance. While Ephemer getting instructions from Ava is not shown on screen,
It totally is, guys. It's right here. We just missed it somehow in our initial research period. Sorry.
we know that she sent him ahead to avoid the Keyblade apocalypse. And we're pretty sure our girl's killer offed her to take her spot in the new foretellers, so we can pretty much rule him out.
Next on the suspicion list is the obvious subject, Brain.
We don't know a lot about him, except he's mysterious, his motives are unclear.
And his Kirithy wears a bitchin' hat! So this dude, he shows up at a foreteller meet and greet without much fanfare, says some cryptic shit like, I'm going to be the virus that overwrites this program, and just generally acts like a weird guy. In one of the secret reports in Kingdom Hearts 3, Luxu muses on this.
Yet it seems someone has pulled the old switcheroo. One of the 5 is an imposter, someone the Master did not choose. They represent a virus in the program he so carefully wrote. Luxu talking about an unsanctioned union leader as a virus, and Brain stating he's going to become the virus? Sounds pretty on the nose, doesn't it?
Well, good news, children! It's time for a plot twist. We learn that Ava did, in fact, ask Brain to join the foretellers. She even handed him the Book of Prophecies, complete with a list of the chosen successors' names inserted into it. How convenient, huh? So Brain shares this information with Ephemer, and they both learn that Brain was not meant to receive the book, when really, it was meant to go to Strelitzia. But what's more, he learns that not all of the current foretellers' names are on that list.
So then, why did Ava give the book to Brain?
Well, Brain reckons it was Ava defying destiny, but Strelitzia being replaced wasn't part of the plan.
So we know that both Brain and Ephemer were always legitimate additions to the new foretellers, and we can conclude that Laurium wouldn't kill his sister, based on the concern he's shown for her. So, that leaves us with Skald and Ventus.
But ROFL,
You say?
Ventus would never! And you're right, but only about the Ventus we know in Birth by Sleep. There, he's our sweet, wonderful, sweet, happy, sweet sunshine boy whose smile should be protected. We know a whole lot about him because there's a whole game for him. But don't forget, he's still got Vanitas in him for the events of the Age of Fairy Tales. And we know Vanitas is kind of a shitlord. So, while we hate to imply that Ventus could ever do anything heinous, we're sort of implying that Ventus could do something heinous.
Okay, so what about Skald? What do we know about her? Well, she's the gothic key queen of Warren's heart. We know that she's friends with Ephemer and the player, and we know she did her best on her missions and tried to work with others to form parties to little avail. Due to her friendship with Ephemer, she's able to have fun in a party that lasts for a while, until Ephemer has to leave due to the strain the missions were putting on their friendship.
And soon, everyone else followed, leaving Skald alone once again. Is it possible that Skald learned what would happen to the Dandelions, and fearing she would lose Ephemer, killed Strelitzia to take her place so that their friendship would never end? Because we know Nomura loves symbolism and names, let's take a look at that next. Ventus means, well, it means wind in Latin, and that does little to support the thematic reasons for why Ven would have killed Strelitzia. Vanitas, the other part of Ven's heart, means emptiness. If Vanitas has some pull over Ven's actions, then perhaps that is what ultimately did Strelitzia in. Sunshine Boy is the last person his fans would suspect. But as the options grow thinner, we're starting to think that maybe innocent little Ventus isn't so innocent after all.
But let's look at Skald. Skuld, in Norse mythology, is one of the Norns. Norns being basically the Norse equivalent of the Fates from other mythos. Skuld, in particular, is a Norn that is thought to represent the future, and with her sisters Uror and Veranadi, decided the fate of mortals and gods. Skuld, more specifically, means that which should become, or that which needs to occur. Beyond Skuld's status as a Norn, Skuld is also written as being both a Norn and a Valkyrie, which are described as a host of female figures who choose those who may die in battle and those who may live. The word Valkyrie also derives from the Norse word Valkyra, which means chooser of the slain.
Faced with her fear of abandonment once again, Skuld may have taken matters into her own hands and decided it was time for Strelitzia to die.
Thanks for joining us for this theory video. A big shout out to Kingdom Hearts Insider, who does these phenomenal translations of the mobile game and solid video capture of them as well.
If your knowledge of Union Cross is limited at best, go check out Insider's playlist. They've got so much stuff. It's all the things. Check it out. It's good information. Link is in the description.
Alright gang, what are your thoughts on all this? Who do you think ended our beautiful baby girl's life? Let us know in the comments section below, and be sure to check out some of our other theory videos while you're there. Until next time, stay awesome, and we'll catch you later. Bye!